Oh, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I just heard thunder. I just finally got to this part and stuff and I hear thunder. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, yeah. Uh, anyways, I'm still gonna continue this. If I get struck by lightning, I get struck by lightning. But anyways, greetings, creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog. And tonight, we shall be reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen with chapters 246 all the way to 246 to 240. Wait. Do I get that right? Okay, I reacted to 60, 61, 62. Yeah, 264 to 267. Sorry, the thunder has really thrown me off course. But anyways, before we get struck down and stuff, let's go ahead and get this started, shall we? So, boop. Alright. So, looks like we're opening up with these four kind of looking at each other. Boom! Jacob's ladder. Let it work. Let it work. Oh no. Unlike in Kososu's domain, where he could select the technique's target, this Jacob ladder, it will hit Todo, Oi, and the Brat too. If I scale the Pillar of Light, I'll be able to reach the Angel without any interference. Hana, fall back! Oh no. They're coexisting within that body. You are nothing but a strong technique and a weak shell. Losing one of their arms make that fact all the more true. They aren't able to garner the same output they did back then. Angel, before I'm torn from Fujiguro's Megumi's body, I'll win your life. Black Flash! Todo came in time. He came in time? This man, he is a Susu sorcerer. He's a sorcerer. To his very core. Ooh, those two are hurt. Those two are out of commission. I can snuff out Angel's final breath later. The only one left standing now is the Brat. He chased me within the light despite it burning him? Oh, yes! Grab him. Slam him. Ooh, he slammed him through the buildings. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? He's using that scissor technique. Ooh, he was able to block. Did he block it? Unleashing yet another Black Flash. The King of Curses regains his reverse curse technique at last. There's no need for me to make risky moves like Gojo Satoru was forced to. Oh man, I am so worried for Itadori. As things stand, all I need to do is wait for my technique to recover. This Brat is no threat to my life. Oh, really? The dismantle that only targets the barrier between my and Fujiguro Megumi Soul is a lethal technique to an incarnated type like myself. But then, it's meaningless. Are you sure about that? It expands a ton of curse energy, but it has its merits. First off, you get a stat boost due to the change in environment, sort of like a buff in video games. Also, curse techniques and blend within the domain are guaranteed to hit. Domain expansion. Dual switch training. With Asuka Kusakabe, Yuti Itadori learned the fundamentals of barrier technique. What is this? Come on, Sukuna. Let's go. He learned reverse curse what the fuck am I talking about? He learned domain expansion. My boy learns domain expansion. He's learned it. Okay. We're gonna head on to 265. I'm so proud of him. Let's see. Itadori expands his domain. Just what is this place? I've experienced this before. The rare phenomenon of connecting with a sorcerer during the height of battle. I had thought it was a side effect of some sort due to cursed energy being born from humans. Yeah, this is something different. What is this? Your domain? Shut it. I did this a little fanatically. I don't really get it either. I wanted some time to talk to you. Just indulge me for a second. Oh, check it out. The Demosaur dance statue. Well, no, but don't worry. No one besides the locals would. Let's see. I was raised here until I was 6, maybe 7, and then moved to Sendai. I was born there, but we moved back for Gramps' work. I came back here for the first time in like 10 years for the funeral. A friend of my grandpa's. I wouldn't say it was a ghost town, but it did surprise me how empty the place felt. Actually, I guess I wasn't surprised. If I'm being honest, I kind of expected it. It didn't really shake me. I wonder if that guy would have come to my grandpa's funeral if he had died first. This is the park I hung out at most often. There is plenty much no play equipment left. But I thought I was gonna die once after stubbing my toe on a swing set, so I'm not too mad about it. Wonder if I could drink this. One time, I used this fountain to try and rinse off some slime I dropped in the sandbox, but the whole thing went down the drain. I was bawling. A morning glory. That's a hydrangean, you moron. Yeah, I know, careless mistake. A ton of these bloom here, huh? I really only noticed it after I moved away. I wonder who's in charge of deciding the flora for each town. Wait, you're into flowers? It's just from Fujiguro Megumi's memories. Oh, yeah, sure. What? Wouldn't that mean that you know all about this place from my memories when you were in my body? I didn't waste my time reading through each piece of meaningless drivel. Right. This park was pretty much far from my home, but you can catch crawfish here. Try it out. Unless the strongest sorcerer in history can catch some crawfish. Silence. Yours is practically microscopic. You got an American crawfish. Japanese ones are way more rare. What was that? You heard me. This is a department store that opened when I was 5. Thanks to this thing, all the moms and pop shops vanishes. Kinda like a certain store over here in America. It got kinda quiet with all the small businesses closing down, but they opened a movie theater upstairs, so I consider it even. It's a pretty gray place, but don't worry, there's a lot more green once you leave the town a bit. I'm not exactly holding my breath for anything here. See? Green as far as the eye can see. I used to catch grasshoppers in the rice fields here till the cages were about to burst. Haven't seen many of them lately though. Maybe pesticides got way stronger. Man, that storm is really racking, huh? Is this going anywhere? Just hold on, I still have some places I want to go. Wowza! Horses are so awesome. No matter how many times I see them, their heads are bigger than I remember. My grandpa took me to this farm every so often. I guess now that I think about it, he did a lot of parenting in my mom and dad's place. Are horses really that big to y'all? I mean, I used to grow up with horses and stuff. Probably different perspectives. Anyways, the soft serve here is killer. I spent my whole allowance on it that day, but then I ate too much and threw up. So you were born stupid? Let's do some archery. Hot damn. Something about playing with you isn't really enticing me. Isn't it obvious I'll be more accustomed to this than you? Oh, right. I forgot you're from the era of actual archery. You see snow sculptures after some sculptures line up here during our snow festival in the winter. I wonder if they still do that now. It's the same as Sendai, but it never really showed here. Or showed there. I cannot read. It just doesn't feel like winter unless the snow really piles up. I always loved drinking sweet milk tea after my hands went numb from snow shoveling in the morning. My grandpa always looks stunned by it. Ugh, that stuff will just make your mouth all sticky. That coffee. Once it got closer to Christmas, I wouldn't hear bells at night. That always made me think Santa really did exist. I only realized way later that it was just the snow train on car tires. Jesus Christ, I really can't read. Alright, I've had enough. Okay. I think I've shown you pretty much everything I wanted to. Your babbling is disgusting. Say what you want to say. You know, up until recently, I thought I should simply live to fulfill my role as I understood it. I thought if I died like that, I could at least consider it a proper death. But now, I feel like that's not entirely right. Man, this is awful. There's so many all the people that died along the way. Walking a dog, raising a family, any sort of road just like that is just fine. Even if you don't have anything like that, as long as you can eat, shit, and sleep. Even if you're stuck in bed sick. Even if you spent your life with no connections and nothing remains of you. More than memories made in one images. It's within the little tiny fragments that remain, drifting off where the value of a life lies. It never had anything to do with the way people die. I just couldn't ever forgive those who acted as if that value didn't exist. Sukuna, I love you. Humans aren't tools. We aren't born with any set roles. Which is to say, I don't know. I don't know whether humans are fundamentally good or evil. I could very well be doing the wrong thing here. So I thought I should at least let you see the humanity of someone other than yourself. Of someone you see no value in. I don't feel a thing. I understand everything you're saying, brat. And yet it stirs no emotion within me. Just as you felt when you saw how quiet this town became. You had expected it. I feel absolutely nothing. No dice, huh? Figured. Suffice to say, I'm dumbfounded by your cowardice. Your rage tortured me. Your hatred. Is that all it amounts to? Wait. You couldn't possibly be... Are you pitying me? Is this your way of showing compassion? Exactly. Sukuna, I can kill you. Release Fushiguro. Return to my body and I'll spare your life. Just a gravely severe misconception. I won't stop at simply... micing you to bits, brat. Right in front of your eyes, I'll slaughter each and every human being you claim to be oh so valuable. You can't reason with him, Sukuna. He's too far gone. You have to end it. End it now. That's enough. Itadori all ears inside Fushiguro soul. I wanted to create a world where Tsumiki wouldn't have to suffer needlessly. Or at the very least, I wanted to preserve our fragile life just as much as I possibly could. Eating home-cooked meals, watching sunbeams fall onto our hang laundry, seeing her off as she walked beside someone you like, Itadori. That would have been true happiness to me. But I've had enough. Early on, when my grandpa first got sick with lung cancer, he was offered a rough treatment that would have come with some strong side effects. He turned it down. Maybe he thought his body was strong enough, even without the treatment. Every so often I heard about, whatever that word is. But that didn't seem right. It felt like someone else's choice. Deep down, I always felt distant, unrelated. I figure it must suck for them, but it'll be fine. Ever since coming to Jujutsu High, I've been flooded with all these awful thoughts. And when I think about this lasting forever, I find myself able to empathize with my grandpa or with anyone faced with a helpless situation. That's why That's why I can't let you keep living. Holler Ricker's basket. They're about to duke it out. I used Gojo Satoru's method to reset a burnout technique within a domain. But the risk is too great with the after effects of unlimited void persisting. However, in contrast to a domain where one's actualize a mental image, the output required for techniques like Holoric or Basket or simple domain is little. It allows a sorcerer to buy time until the sure hit technique imbued within a domain hits them. But eventually, without fail, they will be overpowered. However, Sukuna is able to supplement that output by maintaining the hand sign even after Holoric or Basket's activation. This allows him to continue fighting without being overpowered within a domain. That rain? That scared the shit out of me. Anyways, it's rain. Ooh, they're duking it out. They're fighting. Come on, Itadori. Color me surprised. Who would have figured being looked down on would fill me with just ick? That being pitied would arouse just hate. What fun would it be for every other human to reap the consequences of your actions? What's with that face? It's just... it'd be so lonely without you, Fushiguro. My 10 shadow technique stopped functioning after Mahoraga was destroyed. This has to be Fushiguro Megumin's. His soul was submerged in the bath. Yet the breath dismantled the breath new life into it? Oh yeah, get wrecked, son. Get wrecked good. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Ooh, they're both hitting each other's heads. That's gonna cause some massive headaches. Okay, he got hit again. His strikes have an effect I can't overcome with reverse curse technique. He'll take Holoric or Basket and shatter it! What? Sukuna's technique recovered? That's Gojo Sensei's. He reset his burnout technique. Domain expansion. His fingers got cut? What does his finger mean? There's a finger. It's his middle finger. Is he flipping us off? But anyways, time for 267. In the last chapter, which I am glad that's the case. Ooh, that dinner sounds close. I'm gonna have to hurry up. You want me to give you Sukuna's last finger? I do. You're hiding it somewhere, aren't you? If we feed it to Rika-chan, I could copy Sukuna's shrine. Even if we swap bodies like this, I can't read your memories. Hard pass. Could you take this a little more seriously? I'm as serious as they come. Sure, that would meet the conditions of your technique. That's the 20th of Sukuna after all. But if your goal is to analyze Shrine and its techniques, that won't be enough. That's true. If I didn't have Inumaki-kun to help me with curse speech, there's tons I wouldn't have known. What? It can work through the phone? Samon. Samon. I don't think it's a good idea to lose our connection to Sukuna here. Let me put it how Haruki would. We'll take a gamble. The fever or something like that. Here's what you ought to do if you want to copy Shrine. In order to copy a curse technique, I have to have Rika-chan ingest a portion of the target's body. The required body part and amount depends on what I'm copying and how many times I can use it. Meaning that the stronger the technique, the more potentially lethal body part is required. Even if she doesn't shed a lethal portion of the target's body, I can meet the conditions by entering a binding foul, limiting the amount of use of the curse technique. What if they can use reverse curse technique? Like, if you took Gojo Sensei's arm to copy Limitless. Ouch! It's a fiddle. Copy complete. Then can he just restore it? That way you can at least copy Gojo Sensei and Haruki Senpai's technique. Still feel a little pinch, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That's a no-go. Oh? The instant a consumed body part regenerates, its value within my technique becomes 0 and cease to meet copy's requirements. Inumaki-kun and Kurusu-san's arms can't be healed with modern medicine or a reverse curse technique, so they let me use them. Charlie's temporarily without a rib. You better be able to heal it back for me later. Later, for sure. Are you sure about this? You heard what Todo-kun said about their resonance, did you not? I did. That's why we'll only try this immediately before we fight Sukuna. I'll judge what the minimum necessary information is and tell Itadori-kun. You can never be too careful. But even if Itadori-kun and Sukuna resonance can detect big physical changes, he shouldn't be able to tell what Itadori-kun is thinking, nor what information he has. Your reasoning? Itadori-kun can't read Sukuna's thoughts. Heh. How absurd of you. If everything is in disarray after Gojo Sensei fights Sukuna, I don't think we'll be found out. But more than anything, I don't want to make Itadori-kun lose his composure right before a fight. Itadori-kun, even if you can't use it right now, Sukuna's curse technique is already etched into your body. Gojo Sensei confirmed it with the 6 eyes. So... that brass fingers. He's missing 2 of them. I only removed his little finger when I moved to Fujiguro Megami, but it doesn't look like a fresh wound. You weren't able to retrieve your final finger, were you? Was that a bluff? He didn't use my finger to copy Trine. He used the brats! The special gray cursed object, Sukuna's finger. It can withstand any attack, be it with Susisu or with force. But can it negate a curse technique? It's a binding foul. If we stop trying to destroy it and focus only on allowing a curse technique to pass through, then maybe. But there's something else I'm more worried about. It hasn't even been half an hour since she woke up. She's alive? She's alive! Let's see some smile, boys! Residence! It's that girl! This is bad. My technique. I can't open my domain. The brass sure hit effect is going to land at this rate. How's that for up, you damn idiot? Oh my god, I'm so happy! Dismantle! That's right. Kick his ass! Beat him! This isn't over! You think you can fling me with this superficial domain? You haven't even been using reverse curse technique to heal your wounds. You surpassed your limits long ago. And the vast amount of curse energy you expended with this domain. You're the only one. You're the one on the ropes, you goddamn brat! Hmm? A double impact? After a time lag? Sukuna, it's time we end this cycle of curses. Black Flash! It's over. The fight's over. Oh my god, what a plot twist. I am so happy that, I'm so happy she's alive. Nobara is alive. She's alive. Alright, y'all. We're gonna have to end this out. And with that, the next Jujutsu Kaisen stream will be the last one. So I hope y'all are ready for that. But until then, we're gonna have to close this out, mainly because of the storm getting kinda intense. So with all that out of the way, thank you guys for coming on this fantastic Jujutsu Kaisen stream. I hope y'all had as much fun as I did. As we got to see about, the final battle with Sukuna. With a surprise domain expansion, and a surprise person being alive. And if you wish to see more of these, check me out on my Twitch page, check me out on Twitter, also check me out on my Game and React and my main YouTube channel, and leave a like and subscribe for that as well. And with that, I bid this show adieu. So see you guys. So long. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. Oh man, it's storming real bad. It's storming real bad. Gotta go. Bye.